That's crazy. You hear all the birds out there crazy? You hear all the birdies outside? Good morning, pal. Good morning. Clean the parts, clean the beds. Hey, all the essentials. My heart is completely full this morning. From the sound of the birds waking up to being right here beside the Pacific Ocean. Sure, it may be a muddy little cove, but here we are. I haven't seen the ocean since we left Vancouver. Also, just down at the end of the street, I went for a little drive this morning and I hit a border crossing. The border that enters Alaska is literally probably 500 feet down that road. Crazy cool. Anyway, I drove through the town of Stewart BC this morning and it was so perfect and exactly what I needed today.
This little town has a population of less than 500 people. And there's still cars and trucks from the 50s and 60s driving through town. I don't know if anybody has told some of these longtime locals that it's now 2020. This place has so much charm. All the old bikes that people are riding around on, all the old cars on the streets, and just that small town friendliness. It's a pretty amazing little place. Stewart BC also has the only ocean port that's not covered in ice all year round. You see, because as you get farther north here, things get a lot colder in Canada. And a lot of the ports on the ocean, they're all covered in ice. Stewart BC is the last one that stays pretty much iceless all through the winter, meaning that the port here can stay active all year round. I love this place. It just had that comfortable, warm, small town charm.
Could this little town be any more adorable? If you didn't catch the glacier that we seen driving into this town, that's at the end of yesterday's video. Oh, this place has been just exactly what I needed on this trip. And I think what calms the heart the most here is we're by the ocean, it's quiet, it's cute, and we have cell reception, which is like heaven for a YouTuber. Really digging this town. And the old hotel over there that I showed you at the beginning of these clips just amazes me that thing is still sitting there, and that big piece of history. Nothing's open quite yet because it is still super early in the morning. We're gonna go for a little walk around town here. Half the roads are paved, half the roads are not paved, and the houses are just cute. Look at that little tiny home right in the middle of town. That'd be great.
You guys ever go somewhere on your travels where things just feel right? Where every piece of energy in the world all just seems to align in one place and you feel at home? Just thinking about this place gives me goosebumps. Being here makes me feel like I am a local. And everybody just kind of brings you in like you're a part of something bigger than you. This town is just, I don't know how to explain it. I don't think there's a word that can explain the love and the feeling and the charm and the family and just the all-around welcoming that this town gave us. It's like everybody was like, come on over, come on in, you belong with us.
Very peaceful out here this morning. All the locals are purposely slowing down just to wave with big smiles on their face. Never experienced that one before. Like, this lady pulls up, she's slowed down, she's like, ah, waving. It was probably because she's seen CRUZ's cute little face this morning. But I'm pretty excited to see this town wake up and meet some of the locals here today. Exploring out here when nobody's awake is such a beautiful thing. Look at this boardwalk. This boardwalk goes all the way along and winds and keeps winding down over this marsh area. It's called I think it's a bird watching name, estuary, something like that. Right here, estuary. foliage of the estuary. That's a bird thing, right? So I'm not familiar with the term. But the plants and stuff out here are pretty beautiful. Way out there's like this machinery looking thing, like a ramp sort of, like I think where maybe a boat would come in, they would offload stuff, but we can't see it. But there's this thing. So let's ram the camera in that little eye hole and see if we can see that over there. All right, let's point that in the direction. Stick it in the eye hole there. Do you see anything? Whoa, whoa. Hold on, right over that way. Focus, Chromie, focus, get it in there. That thing way out there. Ah, pretty cool. Oh, wow. So Daniel, I'm filming me talking to you on the phone as we walk through a little meadow full of lots of nice little flowers. Hold on a second. Say hi to YouTube.
Hey everybody, what's happening?
Stopped in to get groceries, and groceries out here in northern British Columbia is extremely expensive. I just spent $6, $6 on a loaf of raisin bread, $5.99. It is so expensive out here, but I guess when you're out this far, it's harder to get food out here, but whoa. About a 1-minute drive down this road is the entrance to Alaska. So the American-US border crossing is right here. Just there behind me is the town called Stewart that we've been filming in so far today. But it's crazy to know that we are this far from Alaska and we're not allowed in. And there is a glacier here in British Columbia, Canada, that's only accessible by entering the USA, popping right back up the other side of the mountain, back into BC. And we can't go out there and see it. So I was talking to some of the locals because I keep seeing Alaska plates here in town, and I'm like, how are they allowed here? Because of COVID, the American borders are closed. So how come they're allowed here, but we're not allowed there? So I guess the story is because Hyder, Alaska, everything is powered from electricity here from Canada, and the only access they have to food or anything else, anything, is right here in Stewart, BC. So they're allowed to come over here 1 day a week to pick up supplies and then go back to the USA. So during COVID, they're kind of in complete lockdown over there because there's nothing there but this town in BC that feeds that place. But I'm a little sad though, because I looked up that glacier that's over there, the one that's in BC over here. It is huge and totally epic. It would be so good to go film there, and you can pull your vehicle up right to the toe of the glacier. That'd be so fun. So when I was in town here, I looked up the cost of getting a helicopter flight in there, and it's $900. And I'm not about to spend $900 to catch a flight to go over there, but it's a damn good thought. Now, if I could run into some local travelers, maybe this couple that are driving by, they're from BC and they look like they're on vacation. Maybe if I can get some people to go in on it, we could catch a helicopter over, but I haven't seen any travelers in town either. But all the friendlies here, all the locals here are extremely friendly. I spent 2 hours today enjoying the cell phone connection. I talked to Joseph for like an hour and a half. I talked to my bro Daniel. I talked to my mom. Felt really good to kind of get connected with some people. And as soon as I'm done with this video clip, I'm gonna call my daughter and annoy her too. Yeah, this town's been really friendly. And while I was sitting there, CRUZ is lying on the pavement. I'm sitting there on the side of the road, Even the cop drove by, and a big truck and big arm waving at me. He was super excited to see me. Then he passed me later on in town. He's waving again. Everybody in this town is super friendly, including the local police officer. Pretty damn cool. But the food here is very, very pricey. The only thing that's normal priced in this town is beer. Weird, right?
Some things I like to do when I go to these little towns is drive through the residential areas. Like drive through where everybody has made home in this little town. I don't know, you get a bit of a different view and a different feel, because when you're downtown, sometimes things are all pretty and painted nice and decorated, but back here, you get to see what the town really is like.
Hi, how much is camping for the night?
It's $18.
For showers?
Don't cost anything. It's included.
That's the only thing I'm looking for. Oh, little wooden bridge. Oh, look how pretty that is. Wow. All right, so the lady said that for $18 we can come over here in the tenting area. She said pretty much just park anywhere and help ourselves. This is great. What a beautiful spot. So it's $22 a night to park over there in a numbered spot, or there's this big tenting area, which is a ginormous wide open area. She's like, I know you live in your van, so just pull into the tenting area and make home wherever you want. She's like, the great thing about over here is there's a covered area, and she's like, and I think there's already still some firewood there from the last people that were here that didn't use it, so which means that I don't have to pay for firewood while I'm here tonight. Feels like we are in the backcountry, just with amenities, kind of. What a picturesque, beautiful spot. Great thing is, they have showers that are included with my $18, which means I'm gonna go have a shower right now. And when I get up in the morning, I am gonna have another one and make damn good use of the $18 it costs here. Hey, it's a pretty cute little campground. I'm shocked that there's nobody here, just us. Seriously. That's a bathroom. All right. Oh, this is gonna be good. That was an amazing shower. There's nothing like having hot water that you can adjust the temperature on and having a real shower. No lukewarm shower using creek water that's a little bit gritty sometimes. And because I haven't had access to a lot of fresh water, because there's a lot of snow runoff in the mountains, meaning that the creeks and the rivers sometimes can be a little bit brown. So I haven't been using my little portable camp shower as much as I would like. This was a dream. It's got to be fun for CRUZ to wake up from a nap and we're always somewhere different. Hey, we're somewhere new, buddy. We got another whole campground just to ourselves. Hey, go make yourself at home. Hey, go have some fun. Super stoked that when I got into town here that they had a BC liquor store. So there's a difference between just a private liquor store. When you're way out here in the middle of nowhere, they always just carry like the generic big brand stuff like Budweiser, Molson Canadian, Coors Light kind of stuff. They don't carry like the craft brewery stuff. But when I got out here and I seen a BC liquor store, which means it's BC owned and it has all the good stuff, and way out here in the north, I picked up some Vancouver Parallel 49 and I am stoked. I know you guys seen in a video I had that thirst aid kit with this stuff from Yukon Brewing. Not so hot. I'm going to be keeping this stuff off to the side for company. Not that I don't like company, not that I'm trying to scare company off with beer that's not so great, because somebody must love this beer. Me, eh. This is some good stuff. Look at this. Check these out, man. So, Parallel 49 in Vancouver, shout out to them. They always have like the coolest filthy dirty IPA. What's this one? The Hillbilly Ninja. What kind of beer is that one? Hillbilly Ninja Hazy Pale Ale. Whoosh! It's so good. What else we got in here? Hazy IPA. The Trash Panda. Ah, such good names. And this one, oh, these guys are amazing. Northwest Wheat Beer. It's called the Jerkface 9000. I got my cell phone tethered to my laptop and I'm downloading music for my YouTube videos, just literally demolishing my data. And all I can smell is pizza. Are you guys ready? Let's see if this works. All right. It could use a little bit more on the top. It turned out okay. It could be a lot more like browned on the top, but I think because we're out here and there's a bit of a breeze, these cool down pretty fast, but they're warm and they do the trick. Eh? On my music stuff, I literally just skip through everything and find stuff I think would sound good. That works, I'll download that one. Not really my style for my videos. Hopefully you enjoyed this cute town. I'm loving it. The charm here has won me over. This is the second place on my travels that completely owns a piece of my heart. This is true, pure Canadian here, and it feels very Canadian here. Everybody is like friendly, and the cops waving at me 2 times today when he see me. He's like, oh, super pumped to see me. I guess they're not getting many travelers here now, so they're stoked when they finally get the chance to see me. All right, Stewart BC, you were damn fun. You were damn awesome. I don't know if we're done with you. I'll find out how I feel tomorrow morning, but I'm stoked about tomorrow morning because we get to leave the van right here and go for a walk into town, grab coffee, and maybe walk along that boardwalk again. But 200 feet past that tree is that boardwalk. And town is probably about 2 blocks that way. So we can leave the home here and take off and go explore. And I'm stoked. Did you like your day, CRUZ? You have fun today? He's like, Dad, I'm hungry. Dad, you want some food? It's like, oh, damn, bug bite me in the butt. All right, you guys. Hopefully you're enjoying the adventures. I love you all. Thanks for being here. Big hugs for all of you. I'll see you soon. Peace out. Oh!